Imagine you're left an inheritance somewhere between $2 and $3 million. Financial security, a chance to settle down into a nice home, maybe go back to school.
All things one Toledo man could have had, but they were snatched away from him without us even knowing. And tonight, he's sharing his story with the 13 ABC I-Team with the hope that no one else has to go through this.
I-Team reporter Sean Haggerty joins us now with how we can all protect our family's financial future. Sean?
Yeah, death is something that most people don't want to think about, but if your wishes are not in order, some criminals might sneak in there and take what you worked so hard for over so many years. It's a typical morning for Jimmy McLaughlin. Make a quick breakfast, head out the door, maybe scrape some ice off the car, and then head off to his job delivering pizzas, a job he should not have to be working.
I got a weird letter in the mail from, I think it was like the IRS at first. Like I thought like maybe I was getting audited because I had to sign for the package.
The letter, full of legal jargon, included names he didn't recognize and listed assets and property.
I didn't really understand it.
That letter, the first clue to a scam with McLaughlin caught in the middle. It involves his great uncle, Marty Fulis, seen here on the left. That's baby Jimmy on the right. Fulis died in 2010 after falling down steps at his Broadway Avenue duplex. In his will, he left a multi-million-dollar estate to these four people: Gary and Kurt Mallory, Margaret McKnight, and Susan Pioch. They're not close family members. Two of them actually lived in his duplex. One's a lawyer.
I had heard that the wills had been changed, so I didn't think anything of it because if my uncle didn't want me to have it, there was no reason for me to take action or, I wasn't going to fight something that he didn't want.
According to federal prosecutors, Fulis' original will listed McLaughlin as third in line to his estate. The two other that Fulis originally listed, including McLaughlin's father, died before 2010, so McLaughlin should have inherited the estate. But this group actually changed the will after his death, according to the feds.
I thought it was legit. I kind of had lost contact with my uncle. He didn't really go to the family get-togethers and stuff like that.
It's heartbreaking because you look at a guy like Jimmy and you see that how good-hearted he is and how hardworking he is. He takes care of his grandmother.
Jimmy turned the IRS letter over to his lawyer, Scott Ciolik. They're now trying to unravel the case as the four who took the money face federal charges.
Would have been life-changing.
What happened here is a warning to everyone. If you have any items, money, property, now is the time to get all of that in order for those left behind.
If there's no oversight and it's gone, it's very difficult to recover.
Attorney Michael Dansack has this advice: make a will, then make sure the benefactors know that they are listed. Make multiple copies, give it to the benefactors, your attorney, and file it with the court. Might want to even consider testifying in court to the validity of the will. Ultimately, though, there is this.
The bottom line is to associate with people you can trust and you have confidence in. And that's not always easy in these days because people can get your confidence.
Sometimes I've had to work 2 jobs at a time. It's a struggle, but I have a good life, so I'm grateful for everything that I do have. So there's definitely people that have had way worse things happen.
They hope some money will come from the four accused in this case.
I believe we'll be able to recover some money for Jimmy. It's unclear how much. How much has already been spent down.
Until then, another delivery shift begins. Are you mad?
Wouldn't necessarily say I'm mad. I guess I'm just more disappointed, that something like this could happen. Because I could never do that to somebody.
So when it comes to the four suspects in this case, Gary Mallory has actually already pleaded guilty and did that in a Phoenix courtroom. The other three are still going through the court system. So after all the criminal proceedings are over, then the civil cases really get underway. That's when we will see if McLaughlin will get any of that money. Reporting live, Sean Haggerty, 13 ABC Action News.